my life.
Yeah, so this is Draw Our LCK Lives, DRX Pyosik and T1 Keria, two of the newer players on each of these teams. At the end of the 2019 competitive season, jungler Pyosik and support Keria were moved up from DRX Academy to the main roster for 2020 spring. Pyosik at the time was known as a Kindred One Trick, and he was also a streamer when he was initially scouted off the ladder by then DRX coach CBMax. So a lot of people were kind of like, okay, where's this guy coming from? By contrast, Keria's debut was actually very highly anticipated. He already had a significant pre-debut following before becoming an LCK Pro player. In their first season with DRX in 2020, alongside Doran, Chovy, and Def, was fairly successful but fell short of team expectations. They did make Worlds, but they were eliminated in the quarterfinals by eventual world champions Tomwan, and then at the end of the year, Keria left DRX for T1. Keria quickly became a very prodigious support talent due to his mechanics and willingness to initiate fights for his team, turning entire games in T1's favor. There you see Tom Kench, famous engaged support champion. Meanwhile, in 2021 LCK Summer, as Azael already previously mentioned, Pyosik and current DRX top laner Kingen were on a 10th place team that finished with a dismal 2-16 record, and now they're at Worlds Finals. And although he was very heavily criticized for his champion pool and decision-making, Pyosik was also bubbly and outgoing, with a lot of flashes of mechanical brilliance. As recently as their regional qualifier, Pyosik was regularly benched for DRX's other jungler, Juhan, and Juhan also played in 3 games at this very World Championship before Pyosik took over the starting spot definitively. By contrast, Keria's prowess and fame has only grown through T1's historic undefeated spring split, firmly establishing himself as one of, if not the best support in the world. And then, as recently as DRX's semifinals press conference, Def actually joked on 2020 DRX, Keria had promised him a Worlds trophy, and now is the time to deliver on that promise.
I'm not convinced it was a joke, if I'm being honest. I think, no, he's holding him to that promise.
I just think such a cool small anecdote is the fact that Pyosik, starting out as a streamer, he said he used to complain about